What is going on, guys? Gaming Zeus here, and today I'm back with another under 20s Burton Albion Career Mode episode for you guys. I'm trying to get the balance right between the two of the DCFC one and the under 20s one. Just trying to get the balance right, you know, one each, not like one each, one every other day or something like that, or 2 a week. So, you know, a Burton Albion one and a Derby County one a week. But I'm going to up that a bit more with FIFA 14, sorry, not FIFA 13, that's past. FIFA 14 just around the corner. I'm really looking forward to it, so I'm just trying to whack out these series, get it completely done before FIFA 14 comes out, and then we can start a brand new one. You know, hopefully I'll be able to carry on. I'll be carrying on the under 20s one, except from FIFA 14. I'll be making a whole new squad on that, and hopefully there's some more talent on there. But first of all, a quick announcement that GTA 5 is coming out next week, and I do love Grand Theft Auto. I know I haven't posted it on my channel, but it just gets Grand Theft Auto 4 has been getting pretty boring recently. It's been pretty annoying, pretty repetitive, and just pretty frustrating, so I haven't really been playing it much recently. But Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming out next week, and I'm getting it. It's already been pre-ordered, and I will be getting it on release day. So there'll be a lot of episodes for you guys there. So now back to the career mode episode. So our first game is against Torquay United, and I've made a couple of changes to the squad. You know, I put Marcus Jr. in there, and I put Nathan Redmond back in there, just, you know, to switch things up a little bit. But as you can see, the first chance falls to Marcus Jr. Not Marcus Jr. To me, or I think it might have been Ross Barkley, or it might have been it could have been Marcus Jr. I'm not quite sure. I couldn't really tell who it was, but unfortunately the shot gets deflected. And now another attack comes to nothing. The ball makes its way out to Karim Fry in the wing, and it gets blocked off for a corner, and it's a goal scored by Karim Fry. So it was the corner that went in. So whether the keeper flapped at it and just like got nowhere near it, or I think it might have been that, because I think the defender, not the defender, one of my players put their keeper under a hell of a lot of pressure. So he couldn't really do a lot there. But fluky goal, I'll take it. Now, just to warn of you guys, this is a very long episode. This is a 20-minute episode, because the two games that you are about to watch are very entertaining, especially this one. So as you can see, some beautiful work from Karim Fry there on the wing, passes it inside to the midfielder, and then almost, and I mean almost scores right there, just literally inches past that post. Again, the ball makes its way out to Karim Fry, and you will hear me say that a hell of a lot in this episode, because Karim Fry has really been the playmaker. A lovely shot by the striker there, makes its way back out onto the rebound for Nathan Redmond, and DjErhain picks up the ball. Marcus Jr. gets the ball, unfortunately can't turn past it, and this is just a lot of like little passing around the box. This is what I normally do when I can't, you know, make my way through the box. I can't find any passes to get through the box, and unfortunately that attack comes to nothing. But as you can see, their goalie takes the goal kick, and it just comes straight back at them. This is just what happens every game. I absolutely dominate, and I mean, I don't just mean this in like, you know, a cocky way. I'm the best and all this, because I'm not the best player. I'm just an average FIFA player who enjoys the game and doesn't try hard. I don't really care about like playing really well. As long as I enjoy the game, I'm not bothered. But a lovely cross there, and their striker meets the header. A lovely save by Jack Butland, but unfortunately Butland just punches it straight back out to their player, and he gets on the rebound. But here we are again on the attack with Karim Fry, and Karim Fry just cuts onto that right foot of his, and a lovely save by the keeper, and it goes out for a corner. Now, I think I changed to a left-footed player because it's always better to swing in the corner. Now this game I seemed to I couldn't get the balance right between the, like, how much curve to put on the ball. You know, sometimes I put too much, sometimes I put too little. But as you can see, their goalie takes the goal kick again, and yet again it just comes straight back at them. With DjErhain, some beautiful ball, a beautiful skill there. A little roulette I think that was, or I'm not sure what all these skills are called, but I think it was something like a roulette. But unfortunately it goes to nothing. And half time comes and it's 1-1. So hopefully we can get more goals in the second half. But you know, it was a pretty boring half. There was some chances that fell both ways, but nothing really like came about it. So to kick off the second half, it just starts with me on the attack. But unfortunately Marcus Jr. gets tackled, and then a lovely through ball for their striker there. He probably should have kept running, but I don't think he had the pace. But as you can see, another lovely save by Jack Butland, but unfortunately, again, they get the rebound goal. And I think that's what all their goals are this evening in this match. Now, pretty much straight away I have to just think, right, just bomb it straight through the players. And DjErhain goes for it, but unfortunately he gets tackled out on that right wing. The defender boots it for a throw-in for me, so I'll take the throw-in. Marcus Jr. straight to DjErhain, and DjErhain scores straight away. We bounce back to make it 2-2, and at this point I'm feeling confident. I'm just like, get in there, I can find it, I'm gonna win this, come on, let's have it. And you know, I was doing the real like gamer thing where you shout to yourself, come on, let's go, as a proper football fan, you know, screaming at the telly, even though I'm playing, which, you know, I was really just screaming at myself. So that's really, yeah, moving on. Again, one of their lovely attacks, across from that right wing, but unfortunately for them, unfortunately for me, I block it and I go on the counter attack. So a lovely through ball there for Marcus Jr. to latch onto. A lovely little cutback here. A lovely little cross as well. And oh my god, I hit the post. How I did that and how I didn't score, I just have no idea. You know, these are chances that I should be putting away, but I can't complain too much, because at the end of the day it is only 2-2, and it's not like it's a game losing miss. So again, Karim Fry on that right wing, on that left wing, sorry, I'm getting confused here between Nathan Redmond and Karim Fry. Can't tell my left and rights here. But a lovely throw in from the left side, got it right this time. Sets up Marcus Jr. with a lovely little finish. You know, he's been trademarked. I'm going to trademark him for that finish, because every single one of his goals have been the goals where they just cut across the keeper and right into that bottom left-hand corner. And, you know, it was a fantastic goal to put me into the lead. So I was really happy at this point. I was thinking, that might have won it. That might have actually won it. But there is a lot of late game drama, so I'm going to leave that little surprise for you to see what happens later on in the episode. But again, it's Torquay on the attack, and you know, a brilliant tackle from my defender there. Actually, I thought they were going to score there at that point in real life, so I got a bit worried. But a lovely play from Fry in that left wing, just skips straight past the defender, cuts inside. Well, he doesn't really cut inside, he just sprints past the defender and smashes it into that far right corner. A fantastic goal, and at this point I was sat there thinking, that's it, it's done, game over completely. So you know, I was really happy about that, and I was just thinking, like I say, I was just thinking it's game over. So sort of like I relaxed a lot, and I thought, doesn't matter if we concede one, I've already won the game, etc. And you know how you just get really relaxed, you don't keep up the pressure, and you just sit there and you're like, yeah, and you lose concentration completely. And that's what happens when you lose concentration, you concede a goal. So pretty much straight from kickoff they go and score, and you'll never guess what happens as well. Right here, maybe a minute or two later, and yet another rebound goal. My defenders need to get in check here. I was getting really annoyed at this point, and yet again I concede another late goal. So the DCFC, I can't think of the word. Curse, that's it. So the DCFC curse of late goals is transforming over to the Burton Albion career. So I'm a bit annoyed about that. So I think, right, Marcus Jr. use that pace, do what Niang did earlier, but unfortunately it doesn't pay off. But luckily I still get the ball, and I don't think anything comes of it. But lovely work, a lovely pass from Will Hughes there to set up Nathan Redmond running down that right wing. And Redmond has a lot of pace and a lot of dribbling skills. Is just a fantastic player. And Marcus Jr. passes out to Will Hughes. Marcus Jr. doing a little like twisty twirly, passes it to Ross Barkley, and Ross Barkley saves my ass right there. And I mean, he literally saves me big time. I was getting really worried at this point. I was thinking, well, like I said, I was just really worried that I was going to lose the game because Torquay were putting a lot of pressure under me. But luckily, Ross Barkley takes all that pressure away and scores a fantastic goal. And Torquay straight from kickoff. And luckily for me, the whistle goes, so I couldn't concede another goal. So as you can probably tell, I was really happy. I was just cheering to myself, I was shouting to myself, I was just like, yes, fantastic win, and all this, just like screaming at myself. So on to the next game here. Remember, we're still unbeaten, and on to the next game of Burton Albion versus Wycombe. I'm not sure if they're Wycombe Wanderers or if they're just Wycombe. So, but we'll just call them Wycombe for this game. So pretty much the same, well, not the same squad. I don't think Marcus Jr. Marcus Jr. isn't in the squad, I don't think. Or do I put him in? No, I think I'll just check the fitness, make sure they're all okay, and pretty much just get on with the game. So, you know, we've got Delufa. God damn it, I can never pronounce their names. Delufa, I'm going to call him Delufa, on that right wing instead of Nathan Redmond, and then we've got Dybala. I think it's Dybala up front instead of Marcus Jr. But nevertheless, we get off to a fantastic start here, straight onto the attack, and you know, it's just all this pace and all this, just the fantastic overall of the players compared to the ones to our opposition in the youngness of our squad is fantastic as well. But a lovely turn there from Dybala, I think that was there. It might have actually been Delufa. But either way, whoever it was, the ball unfortunately goes wide of the post by maybe a foot, if that. But nevertheless, we just go straight onto the attack yet again with Delufa. I can't say his goddamn name. Delufa on that right wing, and luckily for me, I get the ball, passing it straight through them defenders, and this time I get the rebound goal instead of the opposition. So a fantastic goal there from Dybala. And we're leading 1-0 all of a sudden inside 10 minutes. So I was really happy at this point. I was just like, again, I was cheering to myself. I think I just cheer to myself every time I score. I just sit there, you know, do the fist pump. Yeah! Just get really pumped up and really happy about it. So, us on the attack. Basically in this game, all you're going to see is me on the attack constantly. You'll never hear me say, like, oh, Wycombe on the attack, apart from right now, where Wycombe are actually on the attack. But luckily for me, the defender deals with it. Or does he? No, he doesn't, and the ball goes out for a corner. So like I say, Wycombe don't really have a lot of attacks here. Attacks in this game at all, really. The defender does well to get it out, and then Wycombe try and force something. But again, Will Hughes is there to pick up the pieces and just sprint it away down the field. Really, in hindsight, I probably should have put the striker through there, but instead of pass it on to Kieran Fry on the left wing, I think it was. Or it might be Nathan Redmond playing on the left wing, actually. I can't remember who I put the left wing. But nevertheless, we're winning 1-0, and you know, let's just get on with the game. So as you can see, we get a free kick there. I don't quite know what for, actually. I'm going to be honest there. I was a bit surprised that I got the free kick, because I ran into their player expecting a free kick to them. But a lovely little cut inside onto his left foot from Dybala there, and he scores a fantastic goal. And I mean, it was a world-class finish there, right into that top left-hand corner, which puts us into a 2-0 lead, luckily. So, here we are at half-time. Let's have a quick recap. We've been on the attack constantly. Wycombe have had one attack, and we're leading 2-0. So, you know, I couldn't put all the highlights of this game in, because it would have just been way too long, because the number of chances that we had was just huge. And I mean, really, it was ridiculous. So, a nice little through ball there from the Wycombe striker, but unfortunately nothing came of it. In the second half, Wycombe are a much improved side. They come out a bit more feisty, and they come out a bit more like wanting to take me on a bit more, and you know, wanting, well, looking like a team that actually want to win. Because in that first half they were just bending over and spreading their ass cheeks for me. But nevertheless, Ross Barkley on the edge of the area scores a long range goal into that bottom right hand corner with a lovely little drilled shot. And that, ladies and gentlemen, puts me 3-0 up. So like I say, we just dominated the game. I don't know any other words to describe this game apart from utter domination. But Wycombe on the attack, again, you will hear me say Wycombe on the attack a bit more in this second half. Now I don't know what I was doing, I think my controller might have turned off, and that's why the defender didn't actually do anything. But I'm not quite sure. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Nice little thinking there from the left winger there to try and put through Nyang, but unfortunately nothing comes of it. And Delufa trying to play a nice little 1-2, but unfortunately the striker doesn't want the 1-2, and then it's who is that on the left wing? Actually, I can't tell at all. But nevertheless, Nyang runs across the 6-yard box trying to get that shot away, but there just wasn't any space at all. And look at that, what a fantastic through ball that was from their midfielder, and a brilliant tackle from Jack Butland to come out and collect that. So, you know, kind of got away with it there, because I don't know what I was doing with the defence there. Some just utterly awful defending from me there. But here we are again, Wycombe on the attack. By the sounds of it, Wycombe dominated, and somehow that goal goes in. That shot, should I say, goes into the net to be a goal. I don't know whether or not it took a deflection off my defender, or whether it took a deflection off their striker. I do not know at all. But all I know was that I was a bit pissed with that goal, so I just thought, right, let's go and get another. And which is exactly what I did. Karim Fry in the 90th minute, or is that the 86th? I think it might, well, either way, it's a late goal. So in that 90th minute, Karim Fry just scores a fantastic goal. In off the post. Yeah, it is Fry. I can finally tell at the end of the episode, and I can finally confirm that is Karim Fry playing on the left wing. But here we are. I gave the ball away again, but luckily the defender was there to clear up the mess. So here we are again on that counter attack. Karim Fry running down that left wing, and you know, trying to get that cut back for Ross Barkley, but unfortunately Ross Barkley puts it over the bar. But we get a corner from it because the keeper must have got a touch. So I think Will Hughes gets his last chance at putting in a fantastic corner, and he does just that, and it plants right on Kurt Zouma's head, and Kurt Zouma's head forces that ball into the back of the net to make it a 5-1 victory, our biggest margin of victory so far this episode, and not this episode, this whole series, should I say. And again, we remain unbeaten. So we are unbeaten in the league, which is something that I am actually quite proud of. So there we go, end of the episode, and we end it with a fantastic win. So, you know, basically it's the end of the episode. We're unbeaten still, so I shall see you next episode, whether it be a career mode or a GTA 5 video. Goodbye. Peace.